The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13. The cure nobody is talking about. The cure that nobody is talking about. We ain't gonna drag this out. I'll come straight in the beginning and tell you the cure nobody is talking about. And that cure is prevention. Prevention. We've been taught this since we were kids in life. Prevention is the best cure. Prevention is the best cure. Nobody is being proactive. Everyone is just being reactive. I don't understand it. I don't understand after everything that's happened, after all the people that have died, after all the just insanity that everyone has had to endure because there's people out there still. I don't understand, but there is actually people who still believe that this is not real, that this is a hoax, that this is just the government doing political or some bullcrap things. I've heard a million different things that people believe. How are people so thick, man? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. This is blowing my mind, and it's just so frustrating. I can literally just see so many things that could have easily been prevented if people just did that. Prevent it. There's so many things that happened in the past freaking few weeks that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone why suddenly cases are popping up all over the place. Because you guys did not do the simple thing, prevention. You could have prevented more outbreaks by, I don't know, actually putting your foot down and saying, hey, now is not the time to be having protests allowed to exist anywhere. I get it. It's important. Hey, guess what? I'm freaking black. I'm freaking part Native American. I get it. I understand the importance of equality and all this stuff. I'm someone who's experienced this stuff in my life. I get it. I totally get it. But guess what? In the middle of a pandemic, really, do you think anyone has the resources, the time, or anything to put towards trying to focus on that when all you've done by having all these protests is made the matter freaking potentially worse? Because people aren't doing the right things. People are not doing the right things. This is just one example. Look at the governments. Look at the state governments. Look at all these people who are making decisions that I go, are you kidding me? Like, for example, who in the world thinks opening Disneyland right now is a good idea? Who thinks this is a necessity? Who right now in the middle of a pandemic thinks, you know what? We really need the small world right now. The other one, the big world. We need the small world. We need Magic Kingdom and all that to be open right now because, that right now is a necessity, a very important service that needs to be open right now. Like, the decisions that people are making right now are dumb. And then they're surprised, like, oh my gosh, cases are exploding. Oh, we gotta go back into lockdown. Like, dude, you started opening movie theaters and all this stuff, and there was still cases. It wasn't even like you had reached 0 cases and you're like, okay, there's 0 cases and there's been 0 cases for a long period of time. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and just open up stuff. And giving people the power, individual people, the power to make big decisions that are life-threatening, potentially life-threatening decisions for the masses. Like, dude, hello, where's our freaking leadership happening at, dude? Seriously, like, what's going on, dude? Like, I just don't understand it, man. I'm freaking baffled. I'm stressed. It's freaking, I'm sure a lot of you feeling the same way, because I'm watching, it's like Groundhog Day. This is freaking Groundhog Day. Why are we living freaking Groundhog Day in the worst kind of way? It's not like it's a happy Groundhog Day. No, we're going and repeating everything that just, we did all this work, all this sacrifice. The people, when I say sacrifice, by the way, I'm talking about the people who actually did do the right thing. Because not everyone's an a-hole. There are people who actually have done the right thing. There's people who are wearing masks, who are staying social distance, who are freaking only going out when they need to, not because they want to go see freaking Mickey Mouse. But the temptation's going to be there to see Mickey Mouse because the powers who be freaking decided it was a good idea to freaking open up the parks. This is a trend that's not just going on back home in the States, but now things are starting to get stupid. Again, here in Australia, things are starting to... Victoria's gone bonkers. Now New South Wales is starting to go because of a stupid hotel pub thing, whatever, freaking pub on a highway. Again, why are these places just business like usual? Let's get on. Like, dude, I don't understand it. They said like over 4,000 people or something like that might have been at that place over a period of time or something like that. I don't know exact details, man. Don't quote me on that. I just know that there's an easy cure for all this crap. Especially, look, I'm going to talk about just this is just my opinion, okay, guys? By the way, my opinion, but it's kind of hard not to see a freaking crash happening right before your eyes, right? But I'm like, dude, I've been saying this since day one. You guys hear me? I'm like, what's going on? There's still a pandemic. Why are people acting this way? Why are people doing this? I don't understand. I can't get my head around it, right? Here, they almost, like a lot of places had 0 cases for an extended period of time. 0 cases, like 0 cases, right? They could have pulled a New Zealand here. They could have completely suppressed it. There's an article, news dude, lately, there's like 3 of them or some, like, people who are experts or whatever they are, who said, and actually, they think that we should be doing a suppression technique as opposed to, not suppression, you know, like eliminate, completely shut it down like New Zealand did, completely eradicate it, as opposed to just trying to suppress it, flatten the curb thing and that kind of thing. Because if you completely get rid of it and eliminate it, guess what? Even though you might have a period of hardcore lockdowns and stuff and whatever, guess what? It's gone. You don't have to worry about it reflaring up, provided you keep your borders closed and, you know, stuff like that. Like, I mean, you still got to be smart. But until there's a freaking vaccine, I don't understand. How is this even a question? Why is that even a question? Like, why are you even thinking there's possibly another option here? Dude, they actually asked, do you think this is a good idea to do that? I don't understand why that wasn't a good idea in the very beginning. It's kind of a common sense play. Like, if you know that, they were saying, like, they know that the freaking virus was mainly coming from people from traveling overseas. Well, okay, stop letting the people travel from overseas come in and freaking take serious hardcore measures to just get the freaking thing eliminated, which everyone pretty much did here. And then, boom, everyone can go out and not have to worry about all this crap or worry about having to go back into hardcore lockdowns, which now, look, people are now having to be faced with that kind of stuff again. I just don't understand, man. It's just everywhere. I mean, the whole world. I don't understand this planet. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even if things like in the middle of pandemic, man, they want to come in and paint the balcony here. Why? Why right now? Why is now a good time to have the freaking balcony? Why? I'm trying to, I don't care what everyone, I mean, I do care what everyone else is doing, but what I mean by not caring what everyone's doing is like everyone else is going out and pretending like everything's hunky-dory and it's a beautiful day in my neighborhood and all this kind of stuff. And people are going to do what people do, right? I can't personally make people do anything that they don't want to do, personally. That doesn't mean I have to do what they doing. I ain't gonna be no sheep. I ain't doing it. I'm gonna do my thing to protect myself and keep myself safe. So I'm self-isolating. I'm keeping my distance from people. I'm wearing masks. I'm keeping away from people if I don't need to be near people, or which personally I don't see a reason why I need to be near people. So it just makes it really easy to keep my distance away from anybody. It's not even hard. Anyone could do it. You could do it if you wanted to. You could, if you had to be around people, you could just be like, okay, I'll just wear a mask. It's going to help. If everyone wore some type of barrier, common sense would tell you it's going to help a bit. A little bit of help is better than no help at all. If two people are wearing it, that doubles the bit of help that might be there. If no one's wearing it or one person's wearing it, it's just like, are you kidding me, bro? I don't understand. This is frustrating me and it's upsetting me. Why do we have to be so stupid? I don't understand, man. Proactive. It's easy. Be proactive, not reactive. Don't wait till things hit the fan. You know, the freaking S hit the fan before you decide we're going to do something now because now we have to. Be proactive. This should be a sign of the times moving forward. This is something that may not ever get a freaking vaccine that works or a cure. Have you heard? People thought, oh yeah, if you catch it and then you're good, you're Gucci, like the measles or chickenpox, you know, when you catch those things and then you don't have to worry, you're like immune for most of your life or extended period of time or whatever. Guess what? Apparently that's not so with this. They just had it right now. Again, they said it. It might last for a week. I mean, a month, 2 months, they're saying something, but it doesn't seem to be that it is a permanent freaking fix for you. Which, again, common sense tells you, well, that's not going to be a permanent fix for you. The vaccine, if they do happen to ever find one, probably isn't going to be one either. So, what do we do? Oh, I don't know. How about what you should have did in the very beginning? Prevention. That's the freaking cure. Prevention. Lock everything down. Freaking stick by it this time. Freaking enforce it. If you break the freaking rules, send people to freaking jail so they will be forced to be isolated. And freaking, that's how you suppress this thing. You don't wait till after the fact. It's like having a major car crash and then, waiting till after the fact to go like, oh yeah, I should probably have replaced those brakes. It's too late. You've already freaking crashed into freaking major car crash. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious, bro? Oh, Is anyone else frustrated by this? I should not have to be, you know, for me personally, I'm more worried about my brother right now out of anybody because my brother has heart issues, major heart issues. He needs a heart transplant. He's freaking got a pacer thing. They're telling him already as it is that he's freaking, you know, got not long and all this stuff that he needs his heart ASAP. He's living in Florida, dude. Florida's biggest hit now. Florida's gone nuts. Why do I have to be stressed now, super stressed about my brother because people aren't doing the right things? Who's thought it was a good idea to have a freaking COVID party? A COVID party where you're going to go and catch the freaking disease? Like, what planet am I on, man? I had never, ever, ever thought that people could be so stupid. But historically speaking, well, I guess that's... yeah, people can be that stupid because history repeats itself and people are not learning from the lessons. And it's just like, are you kidding me? This makes my head hurt. It makes my heart hurt. It makes me feel so freaking just upset and sad and freaking just so disappointed that as a race we're just dumb. It's the only way to explain it. Dumb and selfish. Selfish and dumb. I don't understand. Someone help me understand the stupidity levels that exist. I see images of people just crowded all over the place, man, with no social distancing whatsoever. Zero! What the freak is wrong with people? I don't understand. I don't understand. Prevention is the best cure. Be proactive, not reactive. It is simple. Do that, and just maybe things might actually get better. Because if you are freaking thinking somehow you're going to freaking just dodge and weave until a vaccine happens and then everything's going to be Gucci, it ain't happening that way. And by the way, history should tell you that this is just one of many that may come from now. What you going to do? Wait until the next big thing hits after the fact and decide, oh, we need to build up our supplies of masks and ventilators. Well, I don't understand that. How is that even a thing that's not already something thought out? All the money that's wasted every day around our planet on bullcrap. I don't know. Maybe preserving the human race might be a good idea to maybe consider putting some money towards. There's so many things that you guys could be better spending your freaking money on. Things that actually, again, because there's other threats that we don't know of yet that are just potentially around the corner, that if you took the prevention route, guess what? We might not even have to worry about them that much. Just, what, 3 days ago? 4 days ago? Or something, I was like, there was some news thing on YouTube, like this Chinese news thing or something, and they were talking about there might be another new thing now that has the potential to become the next global pandemic thing as well, while we're still in the midst of this one. What? So, prevention's the best cure. Simple things that you could do now that would change everything is you don't... Why is this even a question still? People are still like, I don't know. Poll poll, should we wear masks in public? Should we make this a thing? Oh, wow! After all this time, you still need to do a poll on this? Really? 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 Dude, make it a freaking law. It's easy. Make it a freaking law. If you break that law, you go to jail. Wear a freaking mask out in public. Make it the law. Social distancing, make it a law. When you see images of 1 million people together, arrest all of them. Why are they still, what they just talking about, freaking go arrest them. People are going to still keep doing stupid things if you let them keep doing stupid things. I don't understand. How do you... This is all preventable. Starting from how this started to even be a thing in the first place, because this has happened before, like after freaking SARS and the freaking other thing that they had, whatever, I forgot the name of it. It starts with an M or something, I think, but freaking, they already know that animals and things, you know, eating certain things, probably not a good idea. I mean, freaking, but yet these things still happening, these wet market things, all this stuff still there. Like, what's going on, man? Like, I don't understand. Why is it so difficult? Anyways, man, I need to vent. I might as well vent it to you guys, because maybe someone else out there is feeling my frustration, and maybe, I don't know, maybe this video might be seen by enough people where people might actually start giving an F. More people, I should say, because there are some other people who do give an F, but majority rules, as they say. Oh. In case I don't want to freaking fall and drop everything on film, that just sucks. Alright guys, we're gonna do a little mission right now. Alright, this is just for you guys. We gotta get out of here! We gotta get out of here! I'll catch you guys later for another vlog!